Hello, Katie here from Katie's World. Welcome to my channel. Thanks for tuning in today. In this video, we're going to be doing we're doing a gusseted pocket, but this video is actually going to be on how to add the clear acetate to create a clear pocket, and then the following video will be how to adhere a gusseted pocket. But we're going to be doing the scoring for this pocket in this video. Now, in this particular video, we are going to be featuring the Magical Lands album project that I have coming up, and once the album kit is available, the link to purchase a kit will be below. Right now the link is to my shop to see all of the current projects that I have available. Please check that out. So let's go ahead and get started. So I've already got my acetate sheet cut here. Now I won't be giving any specific measurements because these are techniques that you can apply to any of your projects. Okay, so the first thing we're going to want to do is score. Okay, so you want to score 1/2 inch on the 3 straight edges. Now in this particular case, we're working with a gusseted pocket that has 1/8 inch gusset. That means the sides of it, so it's a deeper width of a pocket, if I'm explaining that. Okay, so what we're going to do is for this one, and if you have this kit, you're going to do it just like this. And this is going to be doing the inside, front, and back covers for all 3 volumes are going to be scored the same, and adding your acetate and everything is all going to be the same, just your image is going to be different, okay, if you have this particular kit. So on the straight edge here, we're going to do 1/2 inch score and then go over 1 more line. And that's going to give you that 1/8 inch gusset. Okay, so 1/2 inch and then 1 more. Okay, I'm going to rotate it. So now I've got the 2 sides, and I'm going to repeat the same thing. We've got the 1/2 inch and then 1 more line over. Now here it's at 11 inches down here. So I'm going to come back 1/2 inch and 1 more line in. Okay, so now it goes just like that. Now what we're going to do is, since the next video is on how to add the gusseted pocket, I'm actually going to skip adding tape to the front and cutting right now because I want to focus on the clear pocket. But under normal circumstances, I would go ahead and add the tape, cut the corners, and all of that first. But I just want to break these videos up a little bit so it's just one technique at a time, so it's not too much overload in one video. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it over to the back, the smooth side. We scored on the texture side. Sorry, I forgot to say that. We scored on the texture side, and now we're going to be adding our acetate to the smooth side on the inside. So as far as measurements go and the sizing of the clear acetate, I cut it down 1/4 inch smaller than the space that I'm adding it to. So it gives you a perfect 1/8 inch border all the way around the edge. So the first thing I do is I take my 3/8 inch tape and I want to place it right along the edge, the inside edge. Okay, and don't go over too much, just go past just a little bit. I'm just adding it really close, but do not go over. You don't want any tape on the other side. You don't want any tape sticking out beyond your clear acetate. So that's why I use the 3/8, and that's why I stay as close to the edge as possible. Okay, so there you've got that. Now you've got your tape in on all 4 sides. I'm just going to burnish it down. Now in this particular case, you're not always going to have an image right here, but in this particular case I do have an image, so I want to stick this down. Now I could use the glue, but I'm afraid that if I get too close to the edge or too much glue and it oozes out on my acetate, no matter how much you wipe it, it's possible that it's going to show. I've always had that I've never been able to get it fully off once it gets on there, as far as seeing the streaks and stuff, trying to get it off. So I like to add, I'll just stick the tape in there. And it doesn't have to be fully adhered. I mean, I'd like it to be, but I would rather just do this over having glue showing. So I'm just going to do little pieces of tape just to try to get most of it stuck down. And if you have different sizes of tape, you can do whatever works best here. Like, see, I might do a little bit of glue. I don't know. See, I'm afraid to do the glue. I just don't want it coming out on there. We might do a little bit if I can't get to those spaces. Do a little bit more here. Okay, I think that's pretty good. So I think I'm going to try to just do a teeny little bit of glue here, but just right in the center and just a very small amount. Okay, because I just don't want that lifting. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly go over these with my bone folder. All right. So now, if you are going to add glue, do it after you remove all the tape backing. So go ahead and remove all the tape backing. Now this is very important. You have to be very careful when you stick down the acetate, because once it touches the score tape, it's stuck. And if you pull it off, it's going to totally mess up your acetate, at least in my experience. And because I'm using liquid glue, I do need to go I can't go too slow because the glue will dry. So here we go. Let me make sure I'm on camera for you. Okay, so we don't mess up. Hold your breath. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit of glue, very tiny bit here, right in the middle. Not squeezing it very much at all. All right, I think, oh, okay, that's good. Now the acetate. Okay, you want it right in the center, an eighth of an inch from the button. I'm holding it really tight to make sure it does not stick down. I'm not ready. I'm going to put my pinkies here on the outside to hold the page down. Perfect. So, this is perfect. This is what you want. You don't want any tape sticking out of the edges. So the acetate is completely covering the tape. And I'm just going to go over that glue I want to press down the glue just to make sure it gets good and stuck on there, but also very careful that it doesn't ooze out, because you can see as it starts to spread. Okay, I got all that. So now I'm going to take my bone folder and I'm going to go around. Do not press down anywhere on the acetate that's showing through to the other side, because then you're going to see your rub marks probably. So only press down over the tape. so that you're just really burnishing that down, adhering it to the acetate. So I'm only burnishing on the tape, nothing else, other than the glue that I did already. Okay, so I think I did it. So there you have it. That is how I add the clear acetate to my pocket. Okay. All right, so I'm going to stop this video here, and the next video we're going to be adding our tape here, trimming our corners, and there's a certain way you've got to trim these corners and how to adhere it down into place. So that's going to be in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please click the like button. If you'd like to see more videos from me, please click the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss any of the magic. And follow me on Facebook and Instagram where I post updates of upcoming projects. Thanks so much again and have a great day.